Siblings. What devious secret are you hiding from your parents? It all started when he buried his head under my skirt. He kept trying to dare me to climb up to an old treehouse, which I finally did, only to realize he could see up my skirt as I was climbing up. I yell at him to stop looking and he acts like I was being gross for thinking he was. Whole situation was super weird, so I just brushed it off and never said anything about it again. A few months later, I caught him going through my photos on my laptop. A huge fight ensued, of course, and my parents got involved. He tells them he was trying to delete an ugly picture I took of him, and somehow my parents see it as we're both in the wrong. I don't have anything scandalous on there, but it just felt so off for him to be going through my pictures. 2 years later, when we were moving into a new house, my brother and I found out that we were going to be sharing a bathroom. My brother acted annoyed, but I could see the smirk on his face. He never knocked when I used the bathroom. Instead, he just tried to see if the door was locked. Eventually, the inevitable happens. I forget to lock the door, and he barges in. Luckily, I was half decent. I tell my parents about this, and instead of the solution being he should knock, the solution is I should use the guest bathroom downstairs. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. A few nights ago, after a family barbecue, I came back to my room and noticed the sweatpants I had changed out of before everyone arrived were out of the laundry hamper and on the floor. When I got up to do the laundry the next morning, I realized the panties I was wearing with those sweatpants were gone. I wanted to scream my brother's name and storm into his room, scolding him, but there would be no use. The thought of confronting him over it and him gaslighting me again was honestly so exhausting I just didn't say anything. I knew my younger brother was the culprit, but had no hard proof, and I was certain that if I confronted him or told my parents, he would just gaslight me again and make me feel crazy. So I came up with a plan. I went to the store and bought a few packs of cheap, brightly colored underwear, the kinds of panties an older sister would never wear. I made sure to hide the receipt and packaging so no one would know I had bought new underwear. Over the next week I started mixing the new panties in with the rest of my laundry.